How's it going? My name is Sasha Frost, and today I'm here to review the FIFINE Technology's K6 dynamic microphone. Now this is a budget microphone, currently retailing at $17.99 on Amazon. But what it's supposed to be good for is, somebody who's looking for a budget microphone that is going to offer similar recording quality to something that costs, maybe up to $100, $200 more even. So what I'm going to do today is just kind of go over my overall review of this microphone, just what I found in my recording tests that I did with it. I'm going to go over the frequency response of it, take a look at some frequency monitoring diagrams there just to see if it's actually capturing the response range that it's saying it does, which would be somewhere in the 50 to 18,000 hertz range, which I can tell you right off the bat, it does seem to do that, but I'll get to that later in the video. We'll go over the visuals there. But yeah, just to give you a general idea of the microphone here. Now, as I said, it's a dynamic microphone, so it's going to be good for recording a lot of different types of sound, whether it be vocals for recording music, so singing vocals. Maybe you're just using the microphone as sort of something to use at a function, like you're connecting it to a PA system. It does a good job of projecting the voice through the PA system there, this particular microphone. Go more into detail on that later. And you can also capture instruments with this as well, like guitar, percussion instruments, things like that, amplifiers. One of the industry standard mics that I often see in studios is the Shure SM57, which is also a dynamic microphone. This one's going to be similarly built here, and from what I'm seeing, it's similar in its ability to capture sound accurately as well. So let's go into it here. So this is what you get here. You get the box, of course. Comes with the 14.8 foot XLR to 1/4 inch cable. So basically on one end you'll have the 3-pin XLR cable here. So that's going to plug into the bottom of your microphone. Then you'll have the 1/4 inch cable on the other end, and that's going to plug into your interface, your PA system, karaoke machine, mixer, whatever it may be, amplifier of some sort. This microphone doesn't require any phantom power, so it's going to derive the power directly from the source it's plugged into. Doesn't need any sort of batteries or external power supply or anything like that. Yeah, so you get the microphone itself, which it's not a bad microphone as far as the housing and the overall build quality. It seems pretty sturdy. The mesh grill on top here protecting the foam pop filter that goes over the whole housing is pretty sturdy. It doesn't seem like it's bending inward or anything when I'm pushing on it with some force. The microphone, as far as external controls, all it has is the on-off switch, which you typically don't really need many external controls on a dynamic microphone of this type. And then, yeah, other than that, you just get the documentation. So you got the microphone itself, the 14.8 foot cable, and the user's guide here, as well as a card that gives you their social media links, their support links as well if you need to contact them with any questions or issues with the microphone that you may have. From what I've seen, they're pretty good about getting back to people in a timely manner. So they definitely have active representative base to deal with any issues you might have. So that's what you get with the package there. Yeah, so what I want to do real quick is just go through a few comparisons. So I'm going to transfer you over to my screen here so you can see what's going on as I talk through that and describe what you're seeing on screen. Basically, just going to do some sample audio captures, and we'll take a look at the spectrogram, see where the frequencies are hitting the highs and lows and such. I'll record a couple different sources, vocals, guitar, acoustic guitar, and maybe some percussion as well. And then I'm also going to test it against my other microphone, which is about maybe a couple $100 more than this one in actual price. We'll see how the frequency ranges and the overall recording quality sound. So stay tuned for that. Let's get to the next part of the video here. Alright, so here I am inside of my digital audio workstation, or DAW as it's known, just to take a look at some of the frequency ranges that the FIFINE Technology's K6 microphone is picking up here. So as you can see down at the bottom of the graph, we have 20 hertz, so it is definitely picking up the 20 hertz range, which it said, 50 hertz to 18,000 hertz, so that's up in here. Yeah, so it's definitely picking up the bottom end that it promised. This is pretty typical looking curve for a dynamic microphone like this. And it is definitely picking up in the 18,000 hertz range here, peaking right about here. If I do like a tss, 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 you can definitely see it is picking up even 20,000 hertz if you need that upper response range. So that looks good there. Just as an example, I'll pull up my other microphone. We'll pull up the graph for that. Now I'm talking into my other microphone, which is a $200 difference, roughly, maybe more. As you can see, it is picking up pretty much the same overall curve here, down in the low end, going up here, and then, kind of leveling off up in this range. Yeah, so curve is looking good. Now, let's see. So we can also take a look at recording some other instruments here. So for an example, I'm going to go grab my acoustic guitar real quick, and I'm just going to play a little bit of this into the mic, see how it sounds. So there's a little test of guitar there, just to see what it sounds like. And yeah, here I have a cajon. It's a percussion instrument. Yeah, I was just kind of beating on that there. No professional cajon player or anything. That's just to give you an idea. What else? So, yeah, as you can see, it's pretty good at picking up a clean signal for various types of instruments here. Being a dynamic microphone, that's kind of the purpose of it. So, overall, yeah, I think this is a very good microphone to pick up for, somebody who's doing, as I said, home recording, just kind of looking to maybe start up into that venture without spending a ton of money. I think that's probably going to be the best sort of application for it. All right, well, hope you got some useful information out of this review of the FIFINE K6 dynamic microphone. Hope you enjoy this product as well if you do choose to pick it up, and have a great rest of your day.